Hello, everyone. Welcome back to AskPrep. Today, we are exploring a unique part of our Constitution, Article 51-A, which lays out the fundamental duties of every Indian citizen. In this video, we will cover Introduction to Fundamental Duties in the Indian Constitution, Historical Background of Fundamental Duties, Overview of Article 51-A, List of Fundamental Duties, Detailed explanation of each fundamental duty, Significance of fundamental duties in Indian society, Fundamental duties, legal status and enforceability, Comparative analysis, fundamental rights versus fundamental duties, Significant case laws and judicial interpretations related to Article 51-A. Let's talk about first point, Introduction to Fundamental Duties in the Indian Constitution. Fundamental duties are listed in Part IVA of the Indian Constitution under Article 51A. They define the moral obligations of citizens to promote a harmonious society. These duties emphasize a citizen's role in upholding the nation's values and contributing positively. Unlike fundamental rights, which focus on entitlements, fundamental duties focus on responsibilities. They inspire patriotism and respect for India's heritage, culture, and institutions. Now let's talk about the second point, historical background of fundamental duties. Fundamental duties were added by the 42nd Amendment Act in 1976 during the emergency period. This amendment was influenced by the Soviet Constitution, which included similar duties. They were introduced based on the recommendations of the Swarn Singh Committee. The duties were designed to promote responsible behavior among citizens. The addition of duties addressed the need to balance fundamental rights with civic responsibilities. Initially, there were 10 fundamental duties. One more was added in 2002. Now let's talk about the third point, overview of Article 51-A, List of Fundamental Duties. Article 51-A lists 11 fundamental duties for Indian citizens. The duties encourage respect for the Constitution, the national flag, and the national anthem. Citizens are asked to cherish the ideals of the freedom struggle and preserve cultural heritage. It includes the duty to protect India's sovereignty, unity, and environment. Citizens are encouraged to promote harmony, develop scientific temper, and uphold public property. Parents and guardians are urged to educate their children as a fundamental duty. Now let's talk about the fourth point, detailed explanation of each fundamental duty. Respect the Constitution and national symbols. Show respect for India's symbols and uphold its constitutional values. Follow freedom struggle ideals. Honor the legacy of freedom fighters. Protect sovereignty, unity, integrity. Prioritize national unity and safeguard national interests. Defend the nation. Be prepared to contribute to national service if needed. Promote harmony. Support social harmony and eliminate biases. Now let's talk about the fifth point, significance of fundamental duties in Indian society. Fundamental duties instill a sense of responsibility among citizens. They encourage a culture of respect toward national symbols and the Constitution. By promoting harmony, these duties help reduce social tensions and foster unity. They inspire environmental protection, which is crucial in today's context. These duties help preserve India's rich cultural heritage and diversity. Emphasizing excellence motivates citizens to contribute positively to society. Now let's talk about the sixth point, fundamental duties, legal status and enforceability. Fundamental duties are not enforceable by law. There are no penalties for non-compliance. They are intended as moral obligations rather than legal mandates. The Supreme Court has promoted adherence to these duties through public interest litigation (PIL). Though not directly enforceable, some duties are upheld through specific laws, example, environmental laws. The non-enforceable nature of duties aligns with democratic principles, allowing voluntary adherence. Promoting awareness about these duties remains essential for fostering responsible citizenship. Now let's talk about the seventh point: comparative analysis, fundamental rights versus fundamental duties. Fundamental rights provide entitlements to citizens, ensuring personal freedoms. Fundamental duties impose moral obligations on citizens to uphold the nation's integrity. Rights are enforceable in court, while duties are non-enforceable but promote responsibility. Rights focus on individual freedoms, while duties emphasize collective well-being. Rights protect citizens from state actions, duties encourage actions for societal good. Together, they create a balanced framework of rights and responsibilities. If you found this video informative, then write it down, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss more important videos in the future.